Like, oh shit, it scared him. It scared me. Gang, we in this thing. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button to be a part of the crew. Smash that like button to see what it do. Alright, so this is why thought culture isn't gonna last, because I need to stop doing that. We're in a society nowadays to where females try and emulate whatever it is that they see on TV or on social media. And a lot of the times what you see on TV and social media is a false like persona or a facade that somebody's putting on. And whenever males go to look for a long-term partner in terms of a female, or just go to look for a female in general, they look for somebody that embodies what they would envision as a mother. You know, they look for somebody that's going to be caring, somebody that's going to listen to their feelings, somebody that's going to be nurturing towards them and things like that. And that's why a lot of females aren't having success whenever it comes to dating, because you have to also look at what it is that you're doing in order for you to attract. Because a lot of females will be like, oh, well, these dudes don't want nothing. I keep on attracting dudes that are just low vibrational. They keep playing me, they this and that. But you have to look at what it is that you're doing. Are you on social media doing the most? Are you on social media, you know, trying to portray something that you're not? And if you are, then you're going to attract low vibrational individuals. Now, you can still attract low vibrational individuals even if you are highly into your spiritual journey or highly aware and things like that. That's just natural. But usually if you're into your spiritual journey and things like that, you know how to use discernment in terms of who it is that you end up pairing with. So that's that. But whenever it comes to females, you guys have to realize that a lot of males are not looking for, you know, a female that's going to be sitting back doing the most, a female that's going to be sitting back putting herself out there, somebody that's has a whole bunch of male friends, somebody that's sitting back, you know, you got male friends calling you at all times of the night and things like that. That's not anything that a male is going to find attractive or want to try and progress with in terms of future wise. And that's why I said, like, and it could even be down to where, like, say for instance, like, some males, because I ran into this a lot whenever I was dating, like a lot of males didn't have, like, either they didn't have their mother or they didn't have their father. So with one of those parents being absent, they look for, you know, a female that's going to embody that. Now, say for instance, like if their father is absent, they're going to look for a female that's going to be caring and nurturing and supportive of their goals, you know, that's going to end up pushing them. So you'll have to take on the masculine energy, but not in that type of way to where you're sitting back, you're the masculine one in the relationship. No, you take on the masculine energy in terms of you pushing that person, motivating them, you know, supporting them in terms of their goals. If a male is missing their mother figure, then you take on the role of freaking being caring, nurturing, loving. And if it's both parents, then you'll take on both roles to where you support of their goals, caring, nurturing, loving. But in general, you should take on both roles anyway, in order for you to have a successful relationship, because a male is going to look at that and be like, okay, well, this is somebody who I could rely on in terms of this person. Like, say for instance, something was to go on, I could trust this female in terms of being able to take care of things, being able to manage certain things, whether that be money, whether that be goals, whether that be just whatever it is that we have set up that needs to be managed, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all females have to switch up in terms of the way that you look at relationships, or the way that you look at males. And a lot of females have been through a lot of things. I understand that. But at the same time, you can't let those things that you have been through make you into a negative person or make you into something that you are not. Because a lot of times we'll sit back and if we've been through a lot of negative experiences, we'll turn into those negative experiences. So we'll use those, hold those in emotionally, and we'll become a lower vibrational being, or we'll become very negative whenever it comes to how we see individuals, and this is why whenever you go to date, you'll look at males as being negative because of certain things that you have been through. But you have to do the energy work, which is why I say this is very important in terms of you meditating and things like that. You have to do the energy work so that way you're able to clear all of those negative things that you've been through. Not saying that it's going to go away, but it's one of those things to where it'll help whenever you do go out and you start to date and you start to, you know, look for a life partner and things like that. At least you're not having too much baggage attached to you emotional wise that person has to sit back and try and repair, or you're sitting back putting all this negative energy onto this person, and you know they're sitting back, they have their own stuff that they're going through, and then at the same time they have to do way more than what they should be doing in terms of trying to help heal you, because every relationship should be having that dynamic to where you guys are helping heal each other, but it's to an extent to where it's like, okay, at a certain point you have to realize that an individual has to heal themselves. And I've ran through that a lot whenever it comes to relationship wise, to where, you know, I'll sit back and I'll be thinking like, okay, I'm able to heal this person, you know, in terms of the guy that I'm with, but if they're not willing to do the energy work on their side, then things aren't going to manifest in terms of a relationship wise. So that's whenever you have to realize like, okay, if this person's not going to do the work, then it's either going to be time for me to go, or it's, I mean, well, first you need to talk to them and let them know like, hey, you need to change this and do this type of work, and we can do it together type of thing. Come up with some way that you guys can work through things together, talk about things, whatever it is that that person's going through. And then if that doesn't work, then yeah, it would be time to leave. And a lot of times whenever a person sees that you are very serious about leaving and them not doing the energy work, then that's whenever they'll end up switching up. But you have to make sure that's not something to where they're switching up momentarily just to keep you. You know, this is something that they're actually going to continue doing. So anyways, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.